Deckhands Kyle Stilley and Damo Jorg faced a significant last test as the final Below Deck Season 12 charter formally set sail. In episode 15, Damo told a producer, "These charter guests look like they're going to be trouble," after 8 vivacious women had just boarded St. David. After acknowledging that he had vowed to follow Captain Carrie Titherag's advice to avoid close contact with guests, Kyle said, "But temptation is everywhere right now." He also mimicked a dog's bark that echoed across the Caribbean Sea to close up his confessional. Hugo Ortega, their manager, said in jest, "I hope Stilley doesn't get fired halfway through this charter." When Damo later warned Hugo, "These guests are spicy," in the ship's break area, the bosun said, "Well, you know the rules. Kyle was within earshot, so don't get caught." After the charter started, Kyle asked Damo about the women on board while they were doing some standard deck work. Damo replied suggestively, "It looks like they might need a couple of rides on a jet ski." The women, pointing out that there were 3 unmarried women on the St. David crew, questioned Second Stew Rainbow DeRoos for the inside scoop. At that moment, Damo entered at the ideal moment for Rainbow to introduce him to the group, which included 4 sisters and 4 friends. The women just asked that he and Kyle be shirtless when they offered to take them for a trip on the banana boat. Several of the attendees chanted, "Take it off," when Captain Carrie gave them the all-clear to remove their tops. "I'm loving the vibe of these gals," Carrie said jokingly in a confessional. "They're entertaining and flirtatious. They don't seem to be going overboard. My shirt would also be off if I didn't have a dad bod." The women hosed down Kyle and Damo, who were shirtless after their banana boat trip. They also talked on how attractive Kyle was, calling him the full deal. An additional visitor even made a joke about attempting to make out with Captain Carrie. In the end, the deckhands did not engage in anything more than lighthearted flirtation with the charter guests. Instead, they conducted themselves in a professional manner. On the other hand, Damo and Kyle's most recent involvement with Solène Favreau remained as twisted as ever, and their numerous, tangled office romances continued to rage. He acknowledged in a confessional that he could have his sights set elsewhere after Rainbow jumped into Damo's arms and made a joke about his wanting to make out with her once more. "I still don't understand Rainbow. I've always had my eye on Solène, and I don't find it interesting anymore," Damo said. "She's really attractive. She continues to tease me. Something is obviously there. 3 days remain then. I'm going to go for it, and I won't feel guilty about it." While smuggling kisses from Kyle around the yacht, Solène discovered she had a baby crush on Damo amid her ongoing turmoil with Jess Theron. In a producer interview, she revealed, "I'm attracted to Scottish people physically and to Damo's interior. It's different, yet I enjoy both. I do what I want because I only have one life." She was also heard saying, "Trouble is in my blood" on Solène's microphone. "I'm not to blame."